Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about top 10 surprising facts about the human brain. Let's get started. The human brain is amazing, made of 100 billion neurons that control everything from your movement to your personality. But it's also often misunderstood. Here are 10 myths you may have heard about the brain. Number 1, brain size affects intelligence. The truth is, intelligence is determined by the number of connections between brain cells called synapses, not by the size of the brain itself. Fun fact. An explosion of synapse formation occurs at about week 12 of pregnancy during early brain development. Number 2, alcohol kills brain cells. The truth is, moderate alcohol use doesn't kill brain cells. However, binge drinking or frequent sustained drinking can damage the ends of neurons called dendrites. This damage can affect the ability for neurons to convey messages to each other. In addition, people with alcohol addiction can develop a neurological disorder called Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, resulting in vision changes, loss of muscle control, and impaired memory. Number 3, people have different learning styles. The truth is, while teachers may try to structure their classrooms based on students' learning styles, several studies indicate that there is no difference in how people learn. A study published in Anatomical Sciences Education involved data from hundreds of students who were surveyed to determine what kind of learner they thought they were. Teachers then began to tailor their lessons based on the students' self-reported learning style. Scientists found that there was no significant improvement in the students' test scores. Number 4, brain games improve your memory and reasoning skills. The truth is, the BBC commissioned a study to investigate this theory by asking more than 8,600 people aged 18 to 60 to play online brain games designed to improve memory and reasoning. The participants played the games for 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week. The study showed that after 6 weeks, the test subjects didn't demonstrate improved cognitive function in tasks for which they did not specifically train in the games. Number 5, your IQ stays the same throughout your life. The truth is, research has shown that your IQ can fluctuate while you age, but it's important to note that testing someone's intelligence is an imperfect science. Fluid intelligence, or the ability to think quickly and recall information, peaks at the age of 18 and then tapers off as you get older. Conversely, someone's emotional intelligence can continue to improve until the age of 30. Number 6, the brain itself cannot feel the pain. Although pain is processed in the brain, the organ itself cannot feel pain. This is why brain surgeries can occur while a patient is awake without discomfort. Time. The list goes on and on. As more research is conducted and we learn more about the human brain's capabilities, we also learn how to keep our minds sharp, find out how we recall memories, and how the brain changes when you learn. As good as the brain is at turning short-term memories into long-term ones, it's still important to keep those memories preserved for future generations. That's why Legacy Box helps you to digitize your memories. Whether you have tapes, film, photos, or audio recordings, we're here to help. Number 7, cholesterol is key to learning and memory. The brain has a higher cholesterol content than any other organ. In fact, about 25% of the body's cholesterol resides within the brain. The brain is highly dependent on cholesterol, but its cholesterol metabolism is unique. Because the blood-brain barrier prevents brain cells from taking up cholesterol from the blood, the brain must produce its own cholesterol. The brain's cholesterol is much more stable than the cholesterol in other organs, but when it breaks down, it is recycled into new cholesterol right in the brain. Number 8, how does the brain change in disease? A big part of understanding the brain's parts list is so researchers can better understand which cells in the brain might underlie neurological and psychiatric diseases. Many neuropsychiatric disorders do not affect the entire brain uniformly, but rather start in or are driven by specific classes of neurons or other brain cells. Right now, we don't understand which cell types are vulnerable in these diseases, said Boaz Levy, Ph.D., a neuroscientist at the Allen Institute for Brain Science. If researchers compile the full list of brain cell types, they could then see which types of cells die, grow out of control, or otherwise change their course in diseases of the brain. Researchers could then build better tools to study those disease-triggering cells, and possibly therapies that target a single cell type at the heart of disease. As part of the Allen Institute's work studying different human brain cell types, Levi and his colleagues developed molecular tools to ISO. How? late and track those specific cells. Those tools could potentially be engineered to deliver specific gene therapies or other treatments directly to a certain cell type. The Allen Institute researchers are now collaborating with a team at Seattle Children's Research Institute to test whether one of these tools could be used to treat Dravet syndrome, an uncommon but severe form of early childhood epilepsy that is usually caused by a mutation in a single gene and which affects a specific class of neurons. Number 9. How do neurons talk to each other? Biology textbooks tell us that the brain communicates via synapses, specialized connections between two different neurons. We believe this is true for many neuron types in the brain, said Jack Waters, Ph.D., a neuroscientist at the Allen Institute for Brain Science. The majority of neurons use one of two common signaling molecules known as neurotransmitters, GABA or glutamate, that are known to pass through specialized synapses. But there are many other types of signaling molecules present in the brain, and it's not clear how those molecules get their message across. Take, for example, the molecules that most neurological or psychiatric drugs act on. If you were to scroll through all the drugs that people have heard of, most of them are not acting on glutamate or GABA, Waters said. With drugs like opioids or antidepressants, we actually don't understand the mechanisms of the underlying molecules those drugs are interacting with. It's a difficult question to answer because it's so broad, Waters said. But data gathered through a collaborative project known as the IARPA-NI-CRONS project could help. That work, which is partly conducted at the Allen Institute, is creating the largest ever roadmap of connections in the mammalian brain, mapping a piece of the mouse visual cortex the size of a grain of sand that contains about 1 billion synapses. Once that's complete, researchers can start to piece together the puzzle of which molecules go with which synapses, Waters said. Number 10, the human brain will triple its size the first year of life. A 2-year-old baby will have an 80% fully grown brain. It will continue to grow until you're about 18 years old. It isn't until about the age of 25 that the human brain reaches full maturity. The human brain is the largest brain of all vertebrates relative to body size. What do you think about the video? If you enjoyed, then hit the like button. Comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.